And then I start to fill this part in. I don't work on the front of my brow until last. So I just start to fill in the part where we just outline. So you outline and then you fill. And then you don't have to do too much. Just put it in where you see your sparse hairs are. Don't go all over your brow, just wherever you have like a couple sparse hairs or where it's bald at. That's where you kind of start to fill it in.
What product are you using right now?
I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate. So that's like my favorite one to use. So you just kind of like filling it in. And then if you're a beginner and you're doing your face, do your brows first instead of last, because you can kind of like mess up and you can clean them up as you go.
Can your brows make or break you?
Yes. Brows are so important, y'all. That's why I wanted to kind of start with brows first, because like brows really make your face. They shape your face, they make your face. So if your brows ain't looking right, it kind of will just mess up your whole look. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So brows do make or break you. And we're about to teach y'all how to put your brows on fleek. So look, we filling it in, but as you can see, my line's not super perfect, right? It's not super crisp, and I still got some hairs that's growing in under here. But when we clean it up with that concealer, oh, it's about to be fleek. Okay, what they say about brows are fleek?
I haven't heard nobody say fleek in a minute.
So I don't even think people say that anymore. So I kind of just like still pick up product, but now we're about to go on the front of our brow. So you kind of want to take off some of that product too. So I kind of like will flick it off right here, just so it's not too much. And then when we get to the front of our eyebrow, we're just gonna fill it in like this first. I kind of make like a really, really light line. Your hand has to be really light. Don't push too hard. And then you take your brush in this direction, and then you just flick your hairs up. So you're going in the directions of where your hairs grow. I'm all in. I don't think y'all ever seen me this close in the camera.
We got a ring light today, baby.
Yes, I'm all in.
So, you know, back in the early 2000s, since the Millennium Tours this weekend, Britt,
Ooh.
early 2000s, the girls used to have their eyebrows very thin.
Yes, that used to be the thing.
So, would you say now the thing is for women to make sure that their brows are more fuller, or does it? What do you prefer?
So, okay, Brock did make a point. If y'all remember, like Megan Good or any type of them. Oh, thank you, Natasha. But Megan Good and all of them, they used to have really, really thin brows, right? But they used to be really dark. Like in the 90s, early 2000s, that was the thing. Like everybody wanted their brows like that. But now it's like we are on more of a natural brow type of wave. So we went from thin brows, then we went to really thick brows, really dark. And now we just kind of are on like more of the natural brow type of thing. So what I personally like, I like my brows thick. I think they easier to work with, and then they easier to fill in. So this isn't a pencil. This is a brush, like a small flat top brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is number 7. It brushed off because I had it so long. And then this is the pomade. So then once you get to the front of your brow and you like push that hair in, just brush it through, because this is going to brush the product through. And then you're going to just brush it through. So I still see a couple things. I kind of want to fix the top a little bit more, make it a little sharper. So no, I'm not the owner of Swank. Y'all never see her. So then I'm just going to kind of go over the top a little bit and fill it in like that. Like when you're doing brows too, you gotta kind of like hold your breath. You can't breathe. So look. So you see how I kind of made that. So I kind of started. So you start a fourth of the way in. I would say like about a fourth. And then you're going to draw that line under. And then you're going to draw the line directly over. And then you're going to have a meet right here. I like my brow stick too. You like your brow stick? I think that's, how do y'all, what is y'all preference when y'all doing y'all brows?